with the shells of the ears, with the drums of the ears, hearing, guess their identity. Still a puzzle? Well then, these are the people, this, the face of Nagaland. Nagaland is our border area with Burma. The villages are on top of the hills, recalling the times when the command of the hilltops meant survival. As in other village communities, time here has a measure all its own. Some 14 tribes make up the population of under 500,000. Each tribe distinctive in language, fiercely independent, proud to the point of willingness to pay any price for it. These two recall another time when anger swayed to a decapitated head. But when a head was brought to the village and symbolized in stone, it was in the belief that it meant an injection of vital and creative energy. Now, of course, head hunting is a thing of the past. Across the hills, a message. The log drums beat to bring the villagers to the village council. The drums may give way to the wireless, but the process of agreement through discussion and negotiation is as contemporary as it is ancient in Nagaland. Yes, he has gained his point, and usually it is about land. For land is the most precious thing in Nagaland, though only 1/3 of the 700,000 acres is cultivated. Actually, the surface is just about scratched through the shifting method of cultivation. Yet the people of Nagaland are experts in constructing terraced fields and irrigation systems. But it is negatived by the abandonment of the cultivated piece for another the following year. The results speak for themselves. A meager, unrewarding return for all that labor and all that hope. But somehow a natural, irrepressible gift for happiness asserts itself. From some deep, mysterious wellspring, a serene quality brushes off adversity, makes light of labor, rejoices in what one has. If talent is in question, the Nagas are talented. But through history, opportunities evaded them. Their world was a closed one. But Christian missionary activity, British rule, and the Second World War brought in a period of change. Naga life slowly entered a period of flux. And that life, for all the change, was also a hard, unrelenting one. Even such an elementary matter as drinking water meant hardship. Down to the foothills one had to journey to pick up water from the streams and then begin the hard ascent back. It was, however, with Indian independence that a fresh page in Nagaland history opened. The centrally administered territory of the Naga Hills, Tuensang area, was constituted into the 16th state of the Indian Union in 1963. Today, an elected assembly and a popular ministry are supervising the region's entry into the 20th century. In the words of the Chief Minister, Shiluao,
and we know our development we have started from mere scratch. We have to entirely establish new schools, new roads, and introduce new methods of agriculture. Usually we have faced innumerable difficulties due to the low and order situation, but in spite of that, our government have been able to make a considerable progress in all developmental spheres, especially in education. There are nearly 80,000 students studying in different standards all over Nagaland.
Yes, schools are eroding entrenched illiteracy, and there are higher institutes of learning for wider opportunities. Expanding steadily the framework of a health service. Inside of a decade, Nagaland hopes to wipe out its food deficit through increased acreage, better seeds, newer techniques. A planned utilization of forest resources is underway. Someday, in the near future, a paper mill or a timber factory will perhaps use this raw material. A prosaic kind of thing, but in its implications for the people and their living standards of great significance. The people's abilities never dormant really, but always this side of flowering are finding more remunerative and broadening expression. Handicrafts and handlooms, this is the time of revival of a traditional and colorful gift. A housing program is in full swing. The hard journey from the hills to the springs may well become a thing of the past. Roads are edging their way across the land. Nagaland has a state transport network in operation now.
Hello? Which is the college में कब की सेवा क्लास में पा?
It is possible to be eloquent about the developmental efforts in Nagaland today. Possible, but perhaps not necessary. For centuries of neglect cannot be washed away by a few years of activity. But certain it is that Nagaland is finding its place in the sun.
Yeah.